Bournemouth 40mm Liverpool star. Potential swap deal awaits? As the summer transfer window looms, speculation about potential moves has already started to dominate football discussions. One of the more intriguing rumors involves a potential swap deal between Premier League clubs Liverpool and Bournemouth. The focus is on Liverpool's second-choice goalkeeper 40M Kelleher and Bournemouth's rising star Milos Kerkez. This potential move could address key needs for both clubs and make for a fascinating transfer saga in the upcoming window. 40M Kelleher, Liverpool's trusted backup. 40M Kelleher's time at Liverpool has been marked by consistency and impressive performances whenever he has been called upon. As the backup to Alisson Becker, Kelleher has had to be patient, understanding that Alisson is firmly entrenched as Liverpool's first-choice goalkeeper. However, Kelleher has proven himself to be a reliable second option, particularly in cup competitions. His performances in Liverpool's 2022 Carabao Cup run, where he played a pivotal role in the team's victory, have cemented his reputation as a capable and composed goalkeeper. Despite his contributions, Kelleher has made his intentions clear. He wants to be a #1 goalkeeper at a club where he can regularly play. At 26, Kelleher is entering his prime and has expressed a desire for more playing time. While Liverpool fans respect him and appreciate his role, it's increasingly likely that the club may be open to letting him leave to pursue his career as a first-choice goalkeeper elsewhere. Bournemouth's interest in Kelleher. Bournemouth's ambitions in the Premier League have been steadily growing, and with the club firmly established in the top half of the table, they are now aiming to build a team that can compete in the upper echelons of English football. As part of their strategy to solidify their squad, Bournemouth has turned its attention to strengthening their goalkeeper position. Currently, Bournemouth's first-choice goalkeeper, Neto, has done a solid job, but there is a feeling that the club would benefit from adding a long-term solution to the position. Kelleher, with his Premier League experience and proven track record in high-pressure moments, fits the bill perfectly. Bournemouth would be able to offer him the opportunity to become their #1 goalkeeper immediately, giving him the regular playing time that he craves. Milos Kerkez, Bournemouth's rising star and Liverpool's target. On the other side of the potential swap is Milos Kerkez, the highly rated young left-back who has impressed for Bournemouth since joining the club. The Hungarian international has quickly become one of the standout performers in the Premier League, showing both defensive solidity and attacking flair. His ability to contribute in both phases of play has made him a key player for Bournemouth, and his rise has not gone unnoticed by top clubs, including Liverpool. Liverpool's left-back position has been a point of concern in recent seasons. Andy Robertson remains one of the best in the business, but there have been questions about the long-term depth behind him. Kostas Tsimikas has provided a solid backup role, but the club has been linked with potential left-back targets, including Kerkez, who would provide the perfect balance of youth, energy, and skill to eventually challenge Robertson for the starting spot. Kerkez's age, 20, makes him an ideal candidate for a long-term investment, and Liverpool could view him as a future star at left-back. His ability to get forward and contribute to the attack would also complement Liverpool's high-pressing, attacking style of play. With Robertson's age slowly advancing, bringing in Kerkez would provide a natural successor to one of the club's most important players. The potential swap deal. Kelleher for Kerkez? A potential swap deal involving Kelleher and Kerkez is an intriguing prospect for both clubs. Reports suggest that Liverpool values Kelleher at around $40 million, which just happens to be the same amount that Bournemouth reportedly values Kerkez. This symmetry in valuations could make a swap deal a feasible option, potentially benefiting all parties involved. For Liverpool, the acquisition of Kerkez would address the long-term need for a backup left-back to Robertson. The 20-year-old would not only provide competition for the starting role, but would also add depth to the squad, giving Klopp the flexibility to rotate his team more effectively. The left-back position is one that has been vulnerable at times in recent seasons, and Kerkez's pace, ability to defend, and attacking contributions would make him a valuable asset to the squad. On the flip side, Bournemouth would gain a highly rated goalkeeper in Kelleher, who would slot straight into their starting elf. Kelleher's experience in the Premier League and his strong performances for Liverpool would make him an immediate upgrade in goal for Bournemouth. With his leadership and shot-stopping ability, Kelleher could be the key to solidifying Bournemouth's defense and taking the team to the next level. The role of Richard Hughes in the deal. One important factor in this potential swap deal is the involvement of Richard Hughes, the sporting director at Bournemouth. Hughes, who previously worked at Bournemouth before moving to Liverpool, has strong relationships with both clubs. His understanding of the inner workings of both teams could make him a key figure in facilitating this deal. Hughes is known for his ability to broker smart, value-driven deals, and his knowledge of Kelleher and Kerkez would allow him to negotiate a transfer that suits the needs of both clubs. With both teams having a clear interest in the players involved, Hughes's connections and expertise could help push the deal over the line. Liverpool's summer transfer plans. Liverpool is entering a crucial summer transfer window. After a season that saw them finish in the top four but falter in key competitions, the club will be looking to reinforce multiple areas of the squad. While the left-back position may be a priority, Liverpool is also likely to focus on strengthening other areas, including midfield and attack. With the signing of Georgi Mamardashvili confirmed for the 2025-26 season, Liverpool's goalkeeper position is already somewhat settled, but bringing in a younger, long-term prospect like Kerkez would address an important gap in their squad. The potential departure of Kelleher would free up resources to reinvest in other key positions, helping Klopp build a more well-rounded and competitive squad. Bournemouth's ambitions and financial stability. Bournemouth has enjoyed a period of growth, and the club's ambitions are higher than ever. Having established themselves as a stable Premier League club, their next goal is to push for a place in the top half of the table and secure European football in the future. Strengthening the squad, particularly with high-quality signings, will be key to achieving these goals. Financially, Bournemouth has benefited from the Premier League's lucrative TV deals, which have allowed the club to invest in players. The potential sale of Kerkez would provide them with the resources to sign Kelleher without causing significant disruption to their financial stability. Given that both players are valued similarly, the financial outlay involved in this swap deal would be manageable for Bournemouth, who could use the funds from the sale of Kerkez to make further improvements to their squad. Picture: future aspirations for both clubs. The potential swap deal between Kelleher and Kerkez is more than just a one-off transaction. It represents the broader ambitions of both clubs. For Liverpool, this move would represent a step toward future-proofing their squad, particularly at left-back. It would also allow Kelleher the opportunity to further his career as a first-choice goalkeeper, fulfilling his ambition to be the main man between the sticks at a club like Bournemouth. For Bournemouth, securing Kelleher would provide them with a high-quality goalkeeper capable of performing in the Premier League's upper echelons. At the same time, the sale of Kerkez would allow them to reinvest in their squad and continue their upward trajectory. By acquiring a player of Kelleher's caliber, Bournemouth would be further solidifying their position in the Premier League and giving themselves a stronger foundation for future success. Conclusion: a win-win deal for all. As the transfers window approaches, the potential swap deal between Liverpool and Bournemouth involving 40M Kelleher and Milos Kerkez is shaping up to be an exciting development. Both clubs have clear objectives, and this deal could serve to meet those needs. Kelleher's move to Bournemouth would give him the chance to become a first-choice goalkeeper, while Kerkez's move to Liverpool would provide him with the opportunity to develop into one of the Premier League's top left-backs. With both players valued at around 40 million, the symmetry in their valuations makes this swap a viable option, and the involvement of Richard Hughes as the sporting director could make the deal more straightforward. As both clubs continue to improve and strengthen their squads, this potential transfer could be a significant step toward their future success. The move would be beneficial for all involved, with Kelleher and Kerkez both taking important steps in their careers, while Liverpool and Bournemouth each address their squad-building goals.